Hey. Let me turn my Wi-Fi off on my phone. Hey. Tag your coaches, tag your friends. Let's do some work together. Hop on, give me some indication that you're on. Give me a little thumbs up, a little heart, a little something so I know where you are. Introduce yourself, put yourself in the comments. Don't be a lurker. Come on and tell me that you're on. We got work to do. Come on. So weird, you have to keep scrolling up on Facebook Live so that you can see comments and stuff like that. So hey, here they come, come on. Don't be a lurker. We got some work to do. You can party for a minute to some music, then we gotta shut it down. We gotta get to work. There's like thousands of members of the Beachbody Champions page. Come alive. All right, hey guys. So right now you can't see it, but I am always cold. So right at this very moment, I have my little portable heater underneath me. So if you hear a strange noise, it's just my heater giving me life right now with some heat. So I'm going to keep scrolling up. The thing with Facebook Live is you have to kind of keep scrolling through the comments so that I see if anyone has a comment and has a question. I want you to treat this like you would a Zoom. And if you've got questions, put them in the comments and try tagging me to see if I get a notification any sooner. But otherwise, it's sort of on me to keep scrolling to make sure that I see any of your comments and questions. First of all, tell me, how's the volume? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Is all of that okay? Yes. I'm just always waiting for someone to say yes. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Okay, good. A couple hearts, couple thumbs up. All right, cool. No one else can, so there's just a couple people that can hear me and see me. Awesome. Thank you, Team Beachbody. Okay, so I'll keep scrolling again. Okay, awesome. Again, if you've got specific comments and questions, which I'm hoping that we have some time to do some Q&A because I think that could be super beneficial, try tagging me in the comments so that maybe I'll see it a little bit sooner, but otherwise I just have to sort of keep scrolling. So, okay, we're going to dive in and get to work. I'm going to give you sort of some context. We're also going to talk about habits and routines and choices and productivity because you've got to have some context around your power hour for it to make sense to you, and just like anything, for it to have a deeper meaning for you. Just sitting down to do busy work is not being productive. It's not a return on investment. It's not moving your needle forward, and it's not getting you closer to why you build this business. Busy is not the same thing as productive. So we want to make sure that we are productive in moving our business forward. I want to talk to you first about routine and then dive into what is the most absolute greatest tool ever in keeping us on track with our business. So my name is Julie Boris. I live in Carmel, Indiana. I live at 131st Street, so just 130 streets right down the road. All of you will be here with me in about 6 months. So about 30 minutes from my house, we're gonna have a big Beachbody party, and it's gonna be even bigger than it was last year because we are celebrating the 20th anniversary or birthday. I'm not sure what we call it, birthday, anniversary, 20 years of Team Beachbody. And I know we're gonna be celebrating that all year long. How special it is for us to have it right here in Indiana, to have that celebration right here. So that's where I live. That's where I'm from. I am your go-to girl if you've got any questions about Summit in Indiana. I will do my absolute best, especially as it gets closer, to answer those questions. But we are here today to sort of answer the question that I think, what do I do as a Beachbody coach? I have been a coach for 10 and a half years, so a long time, way before the Coach Online office was as amazing it is now, way before Shakeology, before 21 Day Fix, before so many of our programs. I became a Beachbody coach. I think we had Hip Hop Abs, which I was absolutely not doing. We had P90X, so we had Yoga Booty Ballet, and then we had Turbo Jam. And that was about all that, and we had Kathy Smith's program too. And that was about all we had. So I have been so blessed to watch the evolution of this business, of this company, how it's grown. We've become international. We have Shakeology. We're now filming workouts in real time. It's unbelievable. But I remember, let me turn off my heater for a little bit. I remember when I started as a coach 10 and a half years ago, I remember so many mornings that I would get up because I had been a high school English teacher, turned fitness instructor, turned master trainer, and I had never owned a business myself before, ever. I had no business owning experience. And my parents didn't really either. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, and my dad had been in the military for 40 years and then was a civil engineer. So no real entrepreneurship in my family. So I didn't know anything about running a business. And I remember for a long time, probably 8 to 12 months when I first became a coach, I remember getting up every morning and just thinking, what the heck do I do? What am I doing as a coach? Well, fortunately, that question has really been answered for us over the years. And it's been answered most recently in the form, I'll get to a blank page, of this. This incredible tool answers the question every single day, what do I do as a coach? If you did nothing else, aside from the activities listed on this business activity tracker every single day for 52 weeks, I believe you would build a business that changes lives, including your own. Now, as you can see in my business activity tracker, I have copied 52 copies and I have bound them. So I'm working through each week. Why? Because if you just copy one copy and say, oh, I'll get to the others as I come, the likelihood of you getting to the others at some point is slim. You'll get to about day 30, maybe, and you're, oh, I forgot to copy it. Oh, I'll get to it. And all of a sudden you've lost the thread of consistency. This business is built on consistency. And when you're asking yourself every day, what do I do as a coach? Here are your answers. This is what we do as coaches. So when you open up your computer, when you open up your phone and you're thinking, what am I doing right now in my power hour? You're doing this. So this is what we will start to work through. I'm going to scroll quickly to see if anyone has any questions on the business activity tracker first, and then we're going to dive in. I'm also going to text my daughter to come get my dogs because, of course, now that I'm on live video, my dogs need in or out right this very moment. So Josie, come get the dogs. Any questions on the business activity tracker? Okay. Cool. Hi, Mark Canella. Persistence beats resistance. Okay, so the BAT answers all those questions as what do I do as a Beachbody coach? And what's really great about the BAT is it's divided into sections. So we're going to work through these sections. Now, before I get to this, I want to show you two other tools that I use for productivity. Because again, we're not about being busy, we're about being productive. Hannah Horman, you printed off your 52 weeks worth. Awesome. Alicia. Hi, Alicia Kaup. I'm not sure if that's how to say your last name correctly. Alicia, are you a newer coach and or are you staying engaged in this particular group, the Beachbody Champions page? Answer that question for me and then I'll answer where to get it. Although Leah Yoder already answered the question. Here's the awesome thing too, guys, because again, we're not about being busy, we're about being productive. Do you know how many questions can be answered by going to the Google bar and typing your question in the Google bar? Seriously, the entire world can be answered by going to Google. So in the time it takes you maybe to ask someone else the question, 9 times out of 10, we can Google it and find it ourselves. And what's cool about that is then we know where to find it and we can teach our coaches. That was a lesson Christine Dwyer taught me. Okay. I want to show you these two quickly because they, for me, go hand in hand with this. And it's sort of my power hour in the morning. I get up at 5 a.m. I press play at 6 a.m. My kids are older, so do I actually have to? I do, because when I get up at 5 a.m., do my workout at 6 a.m., and then segue into this power hour and start being productive right away, my entire rest of my day goes so much better. So I use this productivity planner. I use this gratitude journal, and this is the gold right here. If you are willy-nilly tracking anything and you're just sort of randomly tracking, kind of tracking, occasionally tracking, you're going to have a kind of occasional business. If you want to have a business that changes the lives of a lot of people, including yourself, you've got to track daily. And I don't care how that is per se, but if you are doing another tool aside from the business activity tracker, you're trying to recreate the wheel, and there's no point to that, because this is in our Coach Online office. This is in the Beachbody Champions page. This can be duplicated, and you don't have to recreate this. So it's what you should be using. It's what I'm using. It's what every single coach in the network should be using, and it's what we're teaching our new coaches to use, because it answers the question, what do we do as a coach? So when I get up in the morning after I press play, I've gotten Jesse off to school, I sit down, I write down my gratitude, I write down what I'm doing for the day, my productivity, and then I pull out this and I start working through it. By the time I get to it, I can already mark off my workout, and I can already mark off that I have shown workout clips and a product because I've already done energized. I'm already working through it by about 7:30 a.m. So I don't have to worry about what I'm doing as a coach. I'm doing this. So we're going to work today in these categories, and I'm going to give you time to work in these categories. This is not me talking to you for an hour, because that'd be busy work and not productivity. We're going to talk about these sections, and then we're going to get to work. Checking anything. Okay, so section number 1. Also, you can see that I write, y'all, I've been doing this 10 and a half years. 10 and a half. I've seen every kind of tracker. I've seen every kind of, you name it. I've tried it, done it, okay? But you can see that if I am investing in this 52 weeks of this business activity tracker, it's because I think it's valuable. And because I've tried a lot of things, I'm telling you from experience, shorten your learning curve. Use the business activity tracker. So you can see at the top of mine that I have my 2, try to go backwards here, my 2 goals. These are my 2 big goals for 2019. My first goal is to be debt-free by the end of the year. My second one is to help thousands of women get results and create income. So I want to make sure that all my activities that I'm tracking in my business with the business activity tracker, see how that goes? Align with those goals. I want to make sure everything's aligned with those goals. Well, to be debt-free, what do I have to do? I have to create more income. To create more income, I have to serve more people. So I have to make sure I'm inviting and I'm getting those posts out there, and I'm using Instagram stories. And it's the same thing with helping thousands of women get results and create income. I've got to make sure that I'm following these activities. These are proven activities to move the needle. Proven. Why would I be doing anything else? It would be sort of like, what's our program that we're doing right now? What are hundreds of thousands of people doing right now? We're doing Transform 20, right? So if we all of a sudden started a P90X group, that would be a little out of sync with the corporate flywheel. We would be sort of swimming upstream. There's no need to create another tracker. There's no need to try to figure out what you do in your power hour. You're doing this because you don't want to be swimming upstream. You want to be in the flow. So first of all, on your business activity tracker, if you have not written down what your why is, you do that right now. You have 10 seconds. Ready, set, go. If you don't have a business activity tracker, you need downloading it and printing it off right now, or you need to be writing in a notebook. You got 10 seconds. I'm counting down. Ready, go. Okay, that's enough time. It doesn't take long to write your why because you know what it is. Okay, second or first right here, be proof the products work. Every single one of these boxes should be checked in except the workout one if you're taking a rest day. So you can see that on Sunday, I don't have that checked because that was my rest day, but already I've got everything else checked. So that's a non-negotiable. Like that's a non-negotiable. We're a fitness business. We're a fitness company. This is what we do. We connect people with solutions at work. If we're not drinking our shake and getting our workout in every day, we can't build a business. So we don't really need to spend any time on this, do we? No. Okay, because we know that we don't have to spend time on this. Also, you guys, are you loving Transform 20? Like, what? It's so amazing. Love it so much. Okay. Number 2, section number 2, connect, invite, follow up. Connect, invite, follow up. If you didn't even have these right here, all of this stuff, those 3 words tell you what we do as Beachbody coaches. When you wake up in the morning and say, what do I do? Notice that this does not say, make a graphic, check in 20 times with my challengers, and scroll Facebook. No, it does not say that. It says connect, invite, and follow up. If you didn't even have these and you only knew those 3 words and you allowed them to guide all your actions, you'd be building a business. But thankfully, on the business activity tracker, thanks to the hard work of Kim Carver, we do have bulleted points of what we need to do. So first, initiate conversations, add followers. Second, do a social media post that showcases the benefits of your healthy lifestyle. We're going to talk about those 2 for a moment. It's 1:15 Eastern time, which means it's 10:15 Pacific time. But generally speaking, everyone should probably have a post up on their feed by now. So a show of hands below in the comments, not hearts going up, but in the comments, show of hands below if you have posted on Instagram and Facebook at this point in the day today. I should see those comments scrolling with people putting a hand up that they have posted already today on Instagram, not a heart and not a thumbs up. I want to see it in the comments. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people. 6, 7. In the comments, I want to see that you have posted already on Instagram or Facebook. In the comments. If you have done that, Nick, I saw your post today. It was good. If you have done that, then you go right over there and mark that off. What do I do as a Beachbody coach? I share my journey. Mark that off. You've done that. All right. The next section, update Instagram or your Facebook story. I don't use Facebook story. I think it's dumb. So upgrade Instagram story. I just made that social media decision for you. Daily life, workout clips, product use, healthy meal, invitation, recognition, shout out. Let's talk about this and let's make it quick. Number 1, daily life. You need to pull out your phone right now, turn around, and you need to do a post. On your story, you need to do something. You can do it here. You can do it here. I don't care. Get your phone out right now. Turn on Instagram story. Tag me in it and say, one of the reasons I love this company is because we provide such amazing training. I'm learning in the middle of my day so that I can better serve you. You have 15 seconds. That's all you get on Instagram story. Ready, set, go. I am live on the Beachbody Champions page right now. Beachbody coaches, if you are not on, join me because we are talking Power Hour, habits, choices, routine, and how you can move your business forward. 15 seconds. Are you done? Once you have that done, you could cross off even daily life. That's something about your daily life. But chances are you're doing more. Chances are you might be going to Target. You might be going to the grocery store. You might be playing with your dogs. You might be picking up your children from school. Maybe you're sitting in the carpool line and you're reading your book. You're doing your personal development. That's where you document that on Instagram stories, and that's your daily life. 2, workout clips. I have people ask me all the time, what app do you use to speed up your workout clips? Do you want to know the app that I use? It's called Camera on iPhone, and I just scroll over to time lapse. Let me get into my time lapse. That's it, time lapse. Don't make it more complicated than it is. I simply set it up. hit time lapse, do my workout. That's what goes on my Instagram story. Is it to prove that I'm working out ish? But what it's doing, what those workout clips do, is show people that they can get results in their basement, in their garage, in their office, in their bedroom. This week, when we go to New York City for my daughter's auditions, my clips will change. They won't just be in my basement. They will be in my hotel room with my step. Show social proof that a workout can happen anywhere, that fitness is non-negotiable. So the workout clips are not to teach people to work out. They're social proof that fitness is non-negotiable. We're a fitness business, so that should be done already. If you've done your workout, that should already be up. Don't make that more complicated than it is. Stop magnifying that like you have to put music and graphics all over it. Time lapse it. Put it up on your story. The point is social proof, not that it's super fancy. Product use. Every single morning, there's something about my Energize in my Instagram story. There should be something about one of your surely you're using Energize. And that could be, I'm shaking it up in my mason jar. I'm walking with it in my hand while I'm talking. You can see it in the back. That's how you get that in there. Healthy meal or meal prep. That is my weakness. Maybe it's your strong house. Rock it, whatever it is, but that's my weakness. And then invitation, call to action, recognition, shout out. Okay, it is 1:22 Eastern Standard Time. You should have a lot of this done, but if you don't, ideas for recognition or shout out, go to my Instagram story right now, take a look at it, take some of those ideas and do it. You have 5 minutes right now to go add to your Instagram story and to go comment on some of your followers and other people's posts that you see on Instagram. You have 5 minutes. If you have any questions, put them in the comment. Ready? Go. And then I'm going to add something to you while you're working through Instagram. And I'm saying this because I don't know who this person is. I'm going to try and look through these comments and figure out who it is, because we've had a conversation before. So Bran98 is your Instagram handle. Bran98. I'm not sure how that Bran98. Bran98. Whoever you are, and I'm just using you as an example. Your Instagram story is fabulous. Can you guys see what she did? Look what you can't see very well because of my window and stuff, but it's awesome because she talked about how she's working clearly in the pockets of her time. Also, I don't know where you are, but it looks really cool. But here's what I need to say to you. And if you can do this, please do it. Please make your Instagram handle your name. Please. Please make your Instagram handle your name. While you're working on Instagram right now, while you're putting something on stories so you can mark that section off, and while you are making comments on other people's posts, please, for the love of everything, make your Instagram handle your name. Y'all, people aren't doing business with Beachbody. They're doing business with you, and they need to be able to find you. You. Make your Instagram handle your name. Do you know how many people I'll get requests from that are like, Beachbody coach, blah, blah, blah? No. Just your name. People are doing business with you. They are connected to you. You are the reason why they open up Beachbody On Demand and they open up Shakeology and they stay with it because they're connected to you. Please change your Instagram handle to your name if you can. Okay, that's it. You have 4 more minutes. Brandy Bolin, change that to your name right now. Right this very second, girl. One way that I know to people that I want to make comments on my Instagram, I look at the top at who's appearing in my stories because they are probably people that I follow very regularly and they're a little bit more recent. So I'm looking at Kendra Hall, who spoke at Leadership. I want to make sure that I go comment on one of her posts. So if you're never quite sure who to comment on, look at your stories. That's who you're following. Go. Okay, Joanna Pop. I don't want to hear any whining. Figure it out. If you can't do this, then you're doing something else. We're not about being busy, we're about being productive. Whining isn't productive. Robert Kemp, just go to your profile and you'll be able to edit your profile there, okay? Just go to your profile and you'll be able to edit your name on your profile. What if no one pronounces your name right? But they're it's okay. Nicole, I feel you because I don't know how hard it is, but no one says Boris right either. It's Boris or a bunch of other things. Or sometimes they ask me how to spell Julie. They're like, Julie, Jule? Like what? What? No. So who cares what other people do? I would still do your name. I would still do your name. I would do your name. But I feel you, girl, but I would do your name. Melissa, my Instagram is my name. Julie Boris, it's my name. That's a great question, Beth. Do you think you can get your whole name? It's long, so I don't know if Instagram will let you, but try. Try if you can get your whole name. If you can't, I know you're hyphenated. I see that, but can you get the second name? Try. Okay, 2 minutes. I got to do some commenting. I'm busy teaching and not working. Okay, so I commented on hers. I'm going to go back up to my Instagram story. I'm going to look and see who's in my Instagram story. I'm not really going to comment on any trainers. I see Joel is in my story, but I'm not going to comment on him right now just because he has a lot of comments. I'm looking for some other people that maybe I haven't commented on for a while, and I'm going to comment on theirs. Okay, you guys finish that up. Let me just look through your comments really quick. Yes, more people outside your community. Absolutely. Your Instagram's already your name. Awesome. Okay, good. Oh, Joanna, you said the 3 magical words. You figured it out. Look at the front of my notebook. That's how you stay in business. You figure it out. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Caitlin, you want to shout out a lot of your girls, and a lot of them are private. Yeah, they need to be public because it's social media, and we are in the business of connecting people with solutions that work. Some people get very wonky about, well, people might see my kids on social media. I have two responses to that. Number one, you control what you put on your social media. So if you do not want your children on your social media, don't put them on there. And number two, if you are concerned about people seeing your children, you can now never leave the house again, ever again, because just as many people are going to see you out and about in your town as they are on social media. So this is 2019. It's the way the world works, and we use social media to communicate. And quite honestly, the more people that know what my children look like, the safer I feel, because if something happens to them, I can bet that we'll find them because people know what they look like. I mean, that sounds morbid, but I'm telling you, private's really not doing anything for you, and it's absolutely not going to build you a business. So yeah, I would definitely encourage them to go private. Okay. All Facebook Lives stay in the page. Yes, Heather Grau. It should be Heather Grau, period. Okay. When we do a lifestyle story post, do you you can, yes, you can absolutely hashtag it, and you can tag in the story. When I hashtag in a story, I hashtag, like today, I hashtag Transform Tuesday, or debt free, or just some things like that. So you can absolutely hashtag in your story. You can also make it really small. Sometimes when I'm tagging people in my story, I make it super, super, super teeny tiny and kind of draw it over to the corner so it doesn't really distract from the big picture. But yes, you can absolutely hashtag. Okay. Okay, awesome. Okay, we're moving on. Moving on. So this little section right here, you're updating your stories. That's ongoing throughout the day. So I'm looking at what I have done today. I did daily life with this. I've done my workout clips. I've done my product use. You guys, healthy meal. I eat the same things over and over again. I have a shake. I eat a salad. I eat a little Shakeology bite, and then I drink some water. So I've got to figure out. So that's my weak point, and I know that. Do you know how I know it? Because I'm tracking. So I know that sharing what I eat every day is a real area of opportunity for me. I wouldn't know that if I wasn't tracking. If you're not tracking, you don't know, period. It's anything. I've done a call to action, and I've done a ton of recognition and shout outs today. Okay, so now we're going to respond to all new likes, comments, and views. So what you're going to do is, because I'm guessing for a lot of you, like me too, growing, always growing Instagram, that if you go to a post that you have and you see how many people liked it, so let's say you have 50 likes on your Instagram, your most recent Instagram post, let's say you have 50 likes on those. You need to message them right now when you have 50 likes, and it can be just a copy paste message. I'm going to put something in the comments, something like, I never say, hey girl, that's not what I would say really in real life. So I go, hey there, thanks for liking my recent post on IG. Really appreciate the support. Have a great day. Done. Okay, copy paste that or something like it. And I want you to go to your most recent post on Instagram, look at the likes, and you're messaging them right now. So you would go, I'll just show you this one. This was from Super Saturday. So I'm gonna look at those likes. I'm gonna see who liked them, and you can message them. Ready? You got 5 minutes, go. Get through as many as you can. 5 minutes, go. Don't play around, go. Do not be looking at the comments. You are looking at your Instagram, go. You are responding to all people who liked your posts. You have about 3 minutes. That's very nice, Joanna. Did you tell her you're working? You don't have time to be talking to eyebrows right now. You're doing Instagram. One minute. You have 1 minute. Okay. So you should have responded to your new likes, comments, and you should have been commenting on people. You know what that corresponds with? Corresponds with connecting. You have no one to invite if you're not connecting. That's what social media is. Hence the name social. That's where the connecting part comes from. Okay. Invite at least 5 people to join a challenge group or to learn about coaching. Y'all, this is a part for some reason that freaks people out. That second part, the piece about coaching. If you listened to the National Wake Up Call yesterday, you heard Ashley Molsad say very clearly, loves fitness, loves Shakeology. The part that's changed her life the most is coaching. I absolutely could not agree more. Absolutely, raising my hands, amen. I am going to do fitness, whether it's Beachbody or not. I love fitness. I love the ease of Shakeology. What has changed my life the most? Coaching. And if someone hadn't offered this opportunity to me, would our lives be different? Absolutely, in a bad way. So it's my obligation and responsibility to offer that to other people because it changed my life. It is the same for you. So right now, in the next 5 minutes, without overthinking or magnifying or making the decision for them, you are going to invite 5 people to either coaching or challenge group. I don't care where you are. That's your business. You know where you are in your business. 5 people right now to either coaching or the challenge group that you're running with Transform 20 right now. And you're going to do it in the next 5 minutes. Do not overthink. 5 minutes. Ready, set, go. Don't play. Do not be playing. You better be inviting. 2 done. Three done. Okay, there's 4 for me. I'm working on my last one now. Done. Going through. What do you say without being weird? Aaron, are you weird? Are you weird in real life? No. So then just say. Say what whoever said to you what they said. Stop overcomplicating it, people. You're making it way too complicated. You're magnifying it and you're complicating it. And you don't have to do that. Is your life better with Beachbody in it? Yes. That's why you're on this call. That's the place from which you move forward. If your life is better with Beachbody in it, that's the place from which you move forward. Because don't you want everybody's life to be better? Seriously, don't we want everybody's life to be better? If everyone in this world's life was better, wouldn't this world be a better place? Yes. So move forward from that. Unless you're weird, your invitation won't be weird. It's like when people say, well, I don't be icky. Then don't be. Don't be icky. Stop. Why are you so fearful? Lisa Grady, why? There's nothing to be fearful about. It's not your job to decide for them. No one decided for you. You decided. Why would you take that away from someone else? It's not our job to decide for someone else. It's merely our job to share with everyone because someone shared with us and our life is better, period. And I just got to tell you, can I just say this? You just got to get over yourself. You're making it bigger than it has to be. Stop magnifying it. That is the beauty of this, you guys. That is the beauty of this, because this right here takes emotion out of it. Detach yourself from the emotion, dig yourself into the action. Can you see that? Amplify the action. Action is my word for 2019. And yesterday morning, I got up and came down here doing my work, doing my gratitude journal, my productivity and my bat. And it just came to me literally to write that on my board. Amplify the action. Take the emotion out of it when you're doing this stuff and just do the action. Okay. The emotion comes when someone sends you a message thanking you for inviting them, or thanking you for helping them lose those last 5 pounds, or thanking you for connecting them with a community that's changed their lives. That's okay to cry and get emotional. You should be. That's what this business is. It's a heart business. But this is action. And if you don't do this, you don't get those messages that say thank you. So take the emotion out of it and do the work. Stop playing around. Okay, so the follow-up here, okay, do you see how this is connect, invite, follow-up? So the follow-up would be next, but I need you to understand, when you're doing your invitations, it's so easy because we have attention spans the size of a gnat. So it's really easy to see that message come in and want to respond to it right away. Absolutely not. That happened to me when I was doing my invites right then. Messages were responding to me. Do not respond. That is a separate block of time. You invite when you've gone through the invitations that you want to extend for that period of time. Again, you could be sitting in the carpool lane. You're like, I'm going to send out 5 invitations. Send the 5. If you have time, go back and follow up. Do not go back and forth. You will lose focus. It's so important to stay focused. The more focused you are, the more productive you will be. Both, Renee. I'm doing both. I don't do a lot of like just straight up cold invites, but I've been doing this a long time. So I have a lot of people that I can reach out to, but also if anyone tells me that they've gone through their warm market and they've been a coach for like 3 months, I call BS on that because I've been a coach 10.5 years. Don't give me that BS about, well, I've gone through my warm market. I don't have anyone else to invite. No, that's just an excuse. So yes, you do. But they're both, Renee. There's some they're people that I've had, they're acquaintances, they've taken my classes, and some are just people that I'm continuing to follow up with over and over and over again because I never know when the right time might be for them. I just have to keep extending the invitation. Okay, so now we're down here getting people results. Contribute to your challenge group. Have you posted your after workout picture in your challenge group to show them that you have worked out, and have you recognized achievement? So what I want you to do right now is go over to your challenge group. You can do, it's easier to do it on your phone. Go over to your challenge group, find someone that posted something in your challenge group. Could be a comment on how much they liked today's workout, could be a Transformation Tuesday picture, or go to their feed if they post a transformation picture, whatever it might be. You need to pull out something from one of your challenge groups, your Transform 20 challenge group. You need to pull at least 1 to 3 challengers, and you're going to highlight them on your story right now. I'm going to see if the ones that I did yesterday are still up on my story. If not, then I can show you what I plan to do. You have 5 minutes. Go. While I'm looking, you're working. Okay, here's one thing that I did for recognition. I'll show it to you really quick. This is a picture. There it is. Picture of our Zoom workout from 6 a.m. this morning. I'll put that always on my stories because that's recognition and it's social proof. And then I always, if you follow me, you'll see that I do this. I show everyone who's worked out in the morning. That's another way to recognize and another way to social. That's recognition right there, y'all. That's recognition. So you should be working. Now you have 3 minutes. You're highlighting 1 to 3 of your challengers in some way. I'm going to look through questions while you're doing that. You're working. I'm looking. Eric and Michelle, I don't know when you got here, but the fact that you came in here and said, just got here, what's happening? If you were my husband, I'd want to punch you in the face. Figure it out, girlfriend. What's happening? We started at 1. We're doing a power hour. Love that you're here with us now, but you're going to have to go back and rewatch to find out what's happening. That's like when my husband comes in and goes, what's happening in this movie? Oh, no, no, no. No, you do not. No, you do not. I'm not answering questions. Oh my gosh, Teresa Malone, of course you have. So are you telling me that you have no friends in this world and no family? Of course you do. And that's where you start. Jane Platten, excellent response. Brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, absolutely. Yes, recognize anyone, any recognition. If they did a workout, all you gotta do is, busy mom did her workout today. That's a big deal, y'all. That's a big deal. That's making fitness non-negotiable. Busy dad drank his shake today. Nick Iaria's post today was talking about how he had to make his shake out in the garage because everyone else was sleeping. That's an awesome post, and I could recognize that. Busy dad still getting his shake in, even though he's making it out in his garage. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Y'all, once you get out of school, once you get out of middle school, high school, even really not even college, unless you play sports or in an activity of some kind, in the grown-up world, you don't get recognized for very much. And humans crave that. We want to be part of something, and we want to know that what we're doing has value. Recognize people. It takes a lot for people to press play sometimes. It takes a lot for people to try a shake that they've never tried sometimes. It takes a lot for people to try a pre-workout drink that they've never done before. It takes a lot for them to post a before and after picture. Recognize them and celebrate them. That just builds more positive energy, helps them build more confidence, and that's what we want. That helps them get results. That's our job, to help them get results. Yeah, excellent. Use your team, use your uplines team, everything. Okay. And also, please stop using the word just. There are going to be 2 words that we're going to take out of your vocabulary from this point on. One is the word overwhelm, and the other one is the word just. No one's just a coach or just a mom or just a whatever. No one's just anything. You are what you are. You are a coach. You are a parent. You are a human. You're not just anything. So please remove that word from your vocabulary. Please tell your family that you are to never speak the word I'm just a again. And if they hear you, you have to pay them $1 or something. Take that word out of your vocabulary. Also, please take the word overwhelm out of your vocabulary. You are not overwhelmed. I'm going to repeat that. You are not overwhelmed. What you might be is new, like I was back in the day, and going, what do I do as a coach? I wasn't overwhelmed. I was new. I hadn't found my system yet. What you also might be is lacking in productive habits or lacking in a productive routine. Cool. You know what's cool about that? That's in your control. You're not overwhelmed. You might be new, or you might need to have better habits, but you're not overwhelmed. Everything about this business is in your control. That's amazing. My daughter did a Broadway workshop this past weekend. She got some really great feedback. One of them was an area that she needed to work on, but the best part about that feedback was it's in her control. So while it might be like, oh, that's my feedback. No, yes, that's my feedback. It's in my control. You're not overwhelmed, and you're not just anything. You're a human trying to help other humans, connect them with solutions at work. You need good habits and a productive routine. And you need a system, which is right here. Stop overcomplicating it. Stop magnifying your stress. There's no such thing as who's the busiest award. I'm so busy, I can't work my business. No, you're not. You just need better habits, and you're not overwhelmed. You're fine. You are so much stronger and more capable than you're giving yourself credit. You can do this. I grew up in a teeny tiny town with a cornfield in my backyard. I was a high school English teacher and then taught classes at the Y. And I have figured this out and continue to work to figure it out every day. If I can do it, you can do it. I don't have any more special skills than you. I just use the systems. So then we're down here to responding to questions from customers and coaches. So you can work on that after this, and then engaging in personal and professional development. Let's talk about that for just a moment, because that, for whatever reason, is the piece that no one wants to do. And it's the piece that's the game changer. Why do we fight the thing that we have to do? And also, please don't tell me that you don't have time. Yes, you do. Here's when the first time in the day when I do personal development is my alarm goes off at 5. I walk into my bathroom and I look at my phone to make sure that nothing has happened in my family overnight. And that's all I do. And then I might put on my Instagram story that I'm, I think I put like day 2, Transform 20 or something. I go into my bathroom to get ready. I turn on my audiobook right out of the gate. By 5:15 a.m., my audiobook is going while I'm getting ready in my bathroom. No one else in my house is awake yet. I am intentionally starting my day by choice with amazing stuff going into my brain at 5:15 a.m. I listen to that from like 5:15 to 5:45, and then I go downstairs, let the dogs out, drink my Energize, get ready to work out, press play at 6 a.m. Right away in the day, I've gotten my personal development in. I'll do it again a little bit, throughout the day, and then I'll read a little bit tonight, but right away, while I'm getting ready, I'm doing my personal development. Don't tell me that doesn't work for you, because I've done that with babies. I've done that when I was teaching high school full time. I've done that all throughout my life. And there's probably not a season of your life that I haven't been through. I built this business while my kids were little. Now that they're older, whatever, I've done it in all kinds of pockets of time. And also, it's okay for you to listen to it in your minivan. I can say that because I had 2 minivans. It's okay for you to listen to it in your minivan with your kids and to listen to personal development. You don't have to listen to the Disney Channel all the time, and you don't have to listen to Kids Bop Radio. You could actually listen to personal development, and your kids can hear it too, and it's okay. So yes, you can get personal development in. It's also just 15 minutes of your day. Please, people, you have that. It's a game changer, because when you're saying you don't have anyone to invite, or you're saying you feel weird, or you're saying you feel icky, or you don't know what to say when someone tells you no, that is your armor. And if you are not filling your bucket with good stuff every day, how can you possibly fill others' buckets? And women, I'm speaking to you. So you have to, by intention and choice, put good stuff in your head every single day. And if you're not, that's a choice too. And that's on you. It's not that you don't have time. You've just chosen not to. And then at some point, you're going to wonder why your business isn't growing. And it's because you aren't growing. We are the lids on our leadership. That's straight from John Maxwell. You cannot grow professionally unless you're growing personally. So if you're on a plateau, dive into personal development. It will be a game changer. If you've listened to the National Wake Up Call over and over and over again, that is a common theme. I dove into personal development. It changed my life. I started listening to personal development, changed my life. I started reading personal development, changed my life. Yes, it really is that important. And yes, you really have to do it every day. And yes, you can listen to it, but yes, you do have time for it. Okay. So we got all the way through the bat. What can I answer for you before I pop off? I think I'm supposed to be on here for an hour, but I can be on here. Yay for minivans. I was so happy when I got rid of my minivan. Yeah, Leah, that's awesome. Listen to the motivational videos on YouTube. That's excellent. Excellent, excellent. What are my follow-up tips? No, I didn't skip it. We just didn't have time for it. And all you're doing is circling back and saying, hey, circling back with you. Love to get you in my group. Don't overcomplicate it. You don't need a script for everything. What would you normally say? What would you want someone to say to you? Say that. Shoot out a thank you. Yeah, just while you're trying to connect with people, Janet, while you're trying to connect with people, and especially while you're trying to build your following and friends and connections on social media, if you post something on Instagram and it gets maybe 50 or whatever likes on it, just message quickly those people that liked it to establish that connection. Simple little comment, a simple little direct message on Instagram, something like, hey, thank you so much for liking my most recent post. I just really appreciate your support. Thank you. That's it. No invitation, no nothing. Just a thank you for them liking your post. It starts to establish a connection. They may never respond. It's okay, but they may still keep watching. And when the time is right, they'll come back. I shared a challenge pack with a girl last month in December who lives in Wisconsin. And we lived in Wisconsin like 15 years ago. So I probably haven't seen her in 10 plus years. I haven't seen her in 10 plus years. But because I'm so freaking consistent and because I still continue to reach out to her on a regular basis, and our kids are about the same age, and so we have some connections, but we don't regularly talk. I just kept reaching out to her, and she bought a challenge pack, and she's in my group right now, 10 years after I left Wisconsin. So we never know when their right time would be. We just have to keep inviting and following up and just putting it out there and just being so ridiculously consistent. Then when it is their time, hopefully they come to you because you've been that resource and that bright light in their life. Let's see. Yes, you know where you can write those invites down, Jennifer? Right back there. So on the back of every bat is that blank page for you to write all your stuff down. So everything, you guys, this tool is everything. This tool is everything. Because here's all your daily activities, and then here are your follow-ups and notes. This tool is everything. Don't recreate the wheel and don't try to come up with something better or different. And do not waste time creating some funky graphic for your team that's better than this. Use this. And if you follow me on stories, you've seen I've been highlighting my coaches who have copied their 52 copies. And one of my coaches was talking about last night, and Carl put her on his stories too. This is the tool. So just flip that page over and you've got those lines right there, and then you can make your list of people that you have to follow up with. It's just such a brilliant tool. So Jennifer, I hope that answered that. Do you follow them if they are not already following you? That's up to you. Don't worry about that piece. You probably don't have a humongous amount of followers yet. You don't need to worry about that. I don't know what you mean, Jane. Just direct message them. You want to start the communication, and Instagram likes the algorithm of messaging. Anything else? Jane, I have a feeling that Instagram might not be your social media platform. That's totally cool. Just connect with your coach on maybe helping you a little bit more with Facebook, which is totally fine. Whatever works for you. I'm on Instagram. I think a lot of people are on Instagram right now. That seems to be the one that's getting a little bit more traction. But if Facebook is your jam, work Facebook. It's the same principle. It's social media. It's the same principle. Anything else that I can answer? Anything else that I can answer? Also, make sure your profile picture is you. There's nothing worse than, you see, look, I'm even wearing the same jacket. It should be you. I don't want to see a profile picture that is not you. I'm going to pick out someone here. Who is, let's see if I'm following you. Danielle, let me see if I'm following you. Danielle. Who are you? I can't find you. Danielle, what's your Instagram? I want to find someone and see if you've got your profile picture like it should be. It's like a test. Yes, I use hashtags. Oh, Corey, you're so nice. I love teaching high school. I love not grading papers right now. Yeah, I do use hashtags. I'm not an expert on social media, so that's not what I'm going to spend my time on. But I'm really good at habits, and I'm really good at consistency, and I'm good at tracking. So that's what we're talking about today. You can Google search hashtags. Okay. E Fleming 31. Okay, Erica, you just threw it out there. Let's go see what your profile picture looks like. E Fleming 31. Pretty good. It's pretty good. I would like to see it a little more, like it's still kind of hard to see, but it's pretty good. And it's not your cat, which is also good, or your kids, which is also good. Okay, any last minute questions that I can answer? What are you guys going to do from now on? You're going to use this. How are you going to use it? This is what answers your question. What do I do as a Beachbody coach? You're going to write down your why, and you're going to work through all the sections. Some sections you'll mark off really easily because they happen quick in your day. Others you'll use it as you go through the entire day. And at the end of the day, you will come back to this document and you will make sure that you checked all the boxes. If you haven't checked all the boxes, what does that mean you need to do? You need to cover those boxes tomorrow. And then on the back, you've got where you do your follow-ups. That's your list. Anything else? Lord have mercy. See, that's what happens if I don't scroll. There's like 13 comments I missed. Okay, go work. Go do some work. Amplify your action. It's not about being busy. It's about being productive. Habits and routine and tracking will create a business that changes lives. Just being busy won't, okay? No more overwhelm. We're just gonna put our head down and do the work. Let me know if I can help you in any other way. You guys have a great day. I'll see you here in Indy in just a few months.